Of the 17 species of penguin throughout the world, 6 live and breed in beautiful New Zealand. The rockhopper, the blue, the fiordland, the erect-crested, the yellow-eyed, and the snare. Among the thousands of other species sharing these penguins home with them, none are quite so numerous or quite so influential as the Homo sapiens, the human beings, us. Our effect on the penguins of New Zealand is profound and has aided in the dramatic reduction of their numbers. The threat of extinction now is very real. There are a number of ways our actions impact the lives of these creatures. Humans have introduced a number of animals to New Zealand that act as predators to the penguin, such as rats, domestic cats and dogs, and mustelids, ferrets, stoats, and weasels. These animals prove to be efficient predators, to which blue penguins and chicks of all kinds are extremely vulnerable. While trapping these animals helps in some cases, the species are so numerous that they can be difficult to control. But it's not just our pets and newly introduced species. Humans themselves can also have a direct negative impact on the penguins of New Zealand. In the past, both penguins and their eggs were harvested by indigenous cultures for food. This process nowadays is mostly limited to regions in South America. But in New Zealand, we still continue to harvest penguin droppings for fertilizer. This directly disturbs nesting penguins and removes the material they rely on to build their burrows. Tourism is another growing issue, as thousands of people every year flock to the beautiful New Zealand countryside. The penguins can be disturbed by the people who attempt to view and interact with them. This sometimes results in reduced breeding success and lowered chick weight, especially in the yellow-eyed penguin. Housing developments in New Zealand also place pressure on penguin habitats, even for those such as the blue penguin, who are used to living in urban environments. Increased car traffic can provide a mighty barrier to a penguin who has to cross a road to reach its nest. Conservation of the penguins of New Zealand is critical, but the penguin colonies must also be self-sustainable for preservation to succeed. There are several ways the New Zealand Department of Conservation and other such like-minded organizations are working to do so. Their plans include designating breeding and living habitats for the penguins, large tracts of land that act as reserves. These habitats completely exclude grazing animals to eliminate the degradation of the land. It is also important to count, tag, and keep track of each of these species. Research such as this helps to maintain the numbers and introduce new methods of conservation. Revegetation of the environment is another goal, to restore breeding sites and cover damaged habitat. This includes providing boxes for nesting. It is important to be aware of how human actions impact the other animals sharing our world. With a little education and a lot of work, we can help the penguins in New Zealand find a brighter future.